Hey everyone, Sakura Bro is back with another video for you guys. I actually originally had planned a different video for this week, but things changed, obviously. So yeah, I'm very happy today. I've been feeling really great recently, which I am actually very happy about. And plus there's been a lot going on recently. But yeah, I'm still on the research for our new Golden Years of Hollywood episode. So I've been trying to work on that recently. But that was the video that was scheduled for this week, but it's not gonna happen until next week because one, something changed. So I'm making this video instead for this week. Two, I need more research on that one, but I did figure out the actress we are going to cover in that episode, so I hope you guys enjoy it when it goes up. Also, I released the new sharing my haunted experiences episode on TikTok, so my list of my other platforms are in the description, so if you guys want to go see anything that I make on other platforms, go free to go check those out. But on my main TikTok, I already released another sharing my haunted experiences on there. It's a very short episode because only one thing happened that day, and that was the same day that we were working on the Deerfield video. And if you haven't watched that, pause this video, go watch that first, and then also go see the episode on TikTok, but you could also just watch this now, too. So I hope you're all doing well, I hope you all are being safe, and I hope that you guys are all, again, doing well. Life is hard, honestly, and we all need coffee. So, it's also been cold recently, so I've been switching to hot coffee now. Oh no! I flicked my AirPod case. There was a bug on my AirPod case. And then I was trying to flick it off, but instead I ended up flicking the AirPod. And now they're wet. Yay. Okay, so for this video, I wanted to show you guys what I got today. And we also went out and we did like a little mini shoot at the Meadows and also at the river park that we went to last time in the summer. So we went for September, I believe, or early October. It had to be September. Back when I literally got my hair messed up. We fixed it. So yeah, we went there, so we took, and we did some, bridge stuff while we were there instead. So we didn't do any explorations recently besides Deerfield, so, yay! So me and my mom's new phones came in today, and we got them. I have, me and my mom have both the same phones, except mine's black, but with a blue case, black with a blue case. And, my mom has the same one, but hers is purple and with a black and gold case. Or at least I think it's gold, because it just looks gold to me, or it could be colorblind, we have no idea. I think I would know if I'm colorblind at this point, kind of. But yeah, this is the iPhone 14 Pro. My sister has the Pro Max. I just have the Pro. We traded our old phones in. I still have my 7, so technically I didn't bring in to trade in my 7 because that's what I'm recording with right now, considering you can see the phone. But my iPhone 12 was taken in by Verizon, and we have the phones. And the camera quality is actually really amazing on this phone, and there's a lot of cool things you can do on this phone. I have it on low battery mode because I kind of do have to like charge it. I can actually text faster and everything. but I think that's just because of the 5G. Also, the camera quality is amazing. You can literally, hold on, I'm gonna show you guys. For when you have it for the back camera, you can have it at regular, which is 1x, and then you could also go for 2x, which zooms in, but still great quality. 3 is zooming in even more, and still good quality, which you can also do this, they have this, you can also do that, which I didn't know. You guys probably didn't see it that well. And then you can also go out a lot for this. So it's just, and yeah, you guys saw my selfie because I need that for the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail, so you guys got to see. You guys got to see in the video too. And then there's cinematic, which you can make cinematic videos, which I already knew about because I learned that on Instagram. And you still have the slow-mo, and then you still have the time-lapse. But you can use all the zoom in and zoom out features while you're recording. This is regular video, but you can see still the zoom out and zoom in options. And then portraits is portrait mode, which if you're into photography, it's really cool to play around with these, but I don't know if there's anything that really changed much. There's not much that changed with the portrait mode. And then the pan photos, you can also still use these features, which you weren't really able to before, but those are fun to make if you end up doing it right. I only got one like perfect photo using that, and it actually came out really well because we went to like Russell, Massachusetts last year, and this was back before I even had the 12 or this phone, which just came out this year. And so it was on this phone, and I got a perfect photo of Russell, Massachusetts. And I also got the Merc in that photo too. I was so proud of it. I was so proud. And I never used that since. I've never used it since then. Which you can tell, but like it's deep in like my main Instagram because I put it on there, but I think I put it on my blog too, but that was before I linked that one to Facebook. So whatever goes on my blog on Instagram goes to my Facebook page, and not my Facebook blog, but it just goes to my like main Facebook page. I say a lot, Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's all I wanted to do today, and I keep doing that because I just wanted to show you guys everything. Also, they literally have like screen protectors for the back cameras, as well as they have like for the front too, which was interesting. And if you're wondering about why this is my background, this is the same background as my old phone that I literally just traded in today. I took this photo, and I took it on my Nikon last year, the day before my prom at the Bridge of Flowers, and I'm actually proud of that shot, actually. And it took me a while to actually get really good photos because there's people like walking around, so you couldn't really like take photos from far away. Like you had to be like close up, so you had to basically play around with the actual camera, and I wasn't taking photos with my phone. I was taking photos with the Nikon that I have, so I had to play with like the shutter speed and everything. Like I had to play around with it to be able to get like perfect photos, which I have everything saved from that day on my Google Photos, so I have like a whole album of that day. So it's just nice because I can take old photos from years before and still use them and edit them, and then use them for my photography accounts and everything. I might also put some photography tips for beginners, because I've been doing photography for about basically 4 years now, 5 or 4 years at this point, because I actually started when I was in high school. I also started YouTube when I was in high school. I've gotten better since then. Bless that. It's true, don't watch my older videos from when I started out. Please don't, they're cringe. they're too cringe. I'm still cringy now, but not as bad as I was. But yeah, because I want to help people, because there's a lot of people that I know who are getting into photography, and I've actually done photography tips on Pinterest. If people follow my Pinterest, I have tips and everything. Either if you're doing modeling photography, it's for you to help with poses or outfits, and then it's also tips for who's ever taking your photos, or if you're using a timer and doing it that way and having a stand. You can literally, it's better doing self-made stuff versus having like a photographer, because you also have to give credit to them even though you're doing both. And then also knowing where to get like good editing for your phone if you can't reach your computer to use Photoshop. And I've used Photoshop, and I'm not that bad if it's like basic editing, but like if I want to do like graphic designing, I need help. But I can do better graphic designs because I use PixArt. This is not this is not sponsored or anything, but I use PixArt. You can use the templates here, or you can literally press here to create something and edit through that way, but it's more fun to not use templates because you're using something someone created, and yeah, you can edit it to make it your own, but it's better. That's gonna fall over. I would rather not. And do, because you can play with the lighting, you can play with a lot of things on PixArt, which you can't do with Adobe, which I know a lot of people do use. Yes, you do have to pay for like a subscription to edit with certain things already, for like filters and stuff, but you can play around with the filters and make your own things from that, because you can make it light, dark. You can also edit videos on there, but for me, when I use to make the little edits that you guys see on TikTok and on my YouTube shorts sometimes, most of the time I don't edit them. I usually just leave them raw and I add a filter on afterward through the app. It depends on what the heck I'm using. But I use CapCut if I want to make mini vlogs or for Reels, TikToks, etc. But every creator is different, and they like to do everything differently. But it really depends on what you're trying to do and what you're trying to send out. And I know a lot of people who are trying to get into like content creating, and a lot of people put it off, which is not a bad thing, because I understand how you need time to get comfortable with the camera, you need time to get comfortable being in like photos and stuff, because I know a lot of people don't like to be in photos much unless other people are taking the photos. But if you want to be a content creator, you gotta take risks like that. You gotta literally take charge and stuff like that, because I almost not even started YouTube when I did, and I literally had to be bombarded by someone who's really close to me to get onto YouTube, and he was also a YouTuber as well, so he understood like me being uncomfortable with it at first. But now, since I'm more comfortable with being on the camera and everything else, and less cringy than I was when I started out, because yes, when you start out, not everything's going to be perfect. You should just have fun with it, regardless if you're going to be cringy or not. Just keep moving forward. You'll get better with practice. That is my wisdom to you guys. Also, editing can also be pretty hard, so just be patient with yourself if it doesn't be fully perfect, because that happens as well. I'm also happy that I have GarageBand back on my phone, because I missed GarageBand. because I was in music technology in middle school. I love that class. I was also in video journalism. I preferred music tech versus video journalism, mostly because my teacher basically didn't have me do jack anything. So like, it was just boring as heck. So I basically just ended up sitting with a friend and helping him edit and just have like ideas and stuff like that, instead of doing my own stuff, because every time I was assigned to do something, she would reassign it to somebody else. So I basically just sat in the class and did nothing, which was boring. But for music technology, I had help from the teacher, and I liked making music off of GarageBand, because I just love making my own music, and I really love music, and I'm always listening to music with my AirPods in my ears. I'm always listening to something, either it's music, documentaries, or whatever. That's just me. I need background noise in order for me to get stuff done. Anything. Straight up just doing anything, I have to listen to something. That's me, but everybody's different. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys some of the features that you can do with the new phone. Also, they have the clock a lot bigger, which my mom is happy about because she can finally see it. And I'm just like, well, your sister would like it too if she got her new phone, because my aunt's also getting a new phone because she also needs one. Because the reason why I had to get a new phone, and so did my mom, is because it was glitching out a lot, and I was having a lot of storage problems, so I got 10 times more storage on this phone. So thank goodness. Hopefully I don't use it up again. And like, our phones were just acting chaotic, and it was doing stuff horribly, so we had to get new phones. Mine kept turning off random and staying off for long periods of time, so I had to literally get my phone. And this happened with the phone that I'm recording with now. From the 7 to the 12, this one is fine, knock on wood, for now. And everything, get off, there's an ant on my leg. What was I thinking? So it just kept going off, or like our phones would be having problems with calling people or texting people. Mine was mostly for storage. My mom was also having like problems since she got her phones. She's not having any problems now. The person who I called, I didn't have problems with earlier because my sister called me and I answered. We had like a whole conversation. I could actually hear her perfectly well, considering we were in like a spot where like the service straight up sucks. So like, it was nice to be able to be somewhere and have my phone actually acting normal. Same with my mom. She called like a couple people. I haven't called many people because I just wanted to listen to music straight up. And plus, when we were in the car, so I didn't want like, you know, because I'd rather have like space when I talk to people, honestly, except for like my sister, because we're all related, so it didn't really matter. And plus, she was calling my mom first, so that my mom's ringer isn't that loud on her phone. And so she kept trying to call me to test out my ringer, but like my AirPods were already connected to my phone, so she couldn't hear the ringtone, so it was just funny. So yeah, that's all with this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something through this video somehow. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Please stay safe, everybody, and remember to stay strong, stay classic, my warriors, and I'll see you guys in whatever I make this week or next week. I have no idea. We'll see with what is scheduled, okay? And I'll try to get that new Golden Years of Hollywood episode up soon. But that also means we have a field trip to another place in Massachusetts, hopefully, because it also goes with that specific episode. So we may go there for that episode, or we might not. We'll see what happens. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.